Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look at the current energy around you, what you're up against, and what's coming towards you, especially in love as well. And I'll do it Aries through Pisces, see what to expect from your zodiac sign if you have somebody on your mind. I had a weird channeled kind of message for you as I was shuffling your cards and meditating before I started this reading. And this doesn't happen all the time, but I started seeing street lights, and then I was diving into it a little bit more, and rainy and kind of city lights. And then I got Don't Stop Believing, obviously from Journey. It seemed like a video scene for it. And it was really gave me the chills. It was like, don't stop believing. But then I just felt this energy of nostalgia. It's almost like this was a moment in your life where you may have been living in the city, or you may have just gone somewhere, explored with some friends. Nothing held you back, nothing stopped you. And it was very exciting energy. And you didn't know what was going to come to you. You didn't know what was going to happen, and you didn't care. And so this nostalgic energy feels like this energy that this full moon in Aries may bring up for you. Is this, who were you during that time? And this feeling of freedom, and this feeling of not knowing what was going to happen next. It just didn't bother you. You just kind of went with the flow and kept going. And that to me is the energy. You may be clearing away some what happened that got you out of this energy. And if you're just feeling nostalgic, and maybe it's nothing to do with city lights, and maybe you lived in the country, I don't know, but there was a time in your life where you just went. If somebody came and picked you up, you just went. You didn't have to know all the details. You just trusted. And then things happened. Life unfolded, and life brought you to a place where you had to know where everything was going to go, or how things were going to happen, and who you were going to be with. And, you just this control out of fear. And I'm getting Don't Stop Believing because there's something great coming in for you. But the needing to let go of who and what that is very important for you right now during this full moon, and healing energy. And you may not know, you may not even expect the type of situation or person that's coming into your life. All right, so seeing the bigger picture, I do have Sagittarius energy showing up for you right now. And so this is your energy. This is you being able to expand. And maybe right now you are feeling like you needed something more, or you wanted something more. You expecting something more by this time, or out of this, in a situation that you're in right now. You're just expecting it to be something different. And now you're confronted with a situation that, or a feeling in life that you thought that you'd gotten past this phase, and you're approaching it differently now and more anxious. And seeing the bigger pictures, being able to step back and find a different solution, find another way around a problem that you're having. And that's why I'm feeling like, how would you have dealt with it back before you did, when you didn't give a shit, when you didn't give a shit about the outcome? And this is part of detaching as well, detaching from what it is that you're trying to bring into your life. It's when you don't care about, and I'm not saying don't care about, you have this compassion, you have this desire, you have this want, but when you don't need it so much, or care so much that all your energy is being pushed onto it, things come into your life a lot easier and faster. And like I said, that right now there could be this anxious energy because of things that have happened to you that make you not trust a situation turning out for your best and highest good. But I do firmly believe that, whether we believe it or not, in our current situation, however it's showing up for us, Spirit is trying to get us on path. And these decisions and these things that are happening to us are for our higher good and growth. You have this energy of retreat, a timeout, some self-care, and slow down, so that you can really see what it is that you want. What is it that you're really after? You may be feeling this urge, like, to expand, with this, seeing things differently, wanting things differently, and maybe feeling stuck, or feeling like I said, you're not where you thought you wanted to be. but you may be grasping for things too fastly. I kind of feel like that's a Four of Cups energy. When I'm not being fulfilled, I need something and I need it now. And so I'm going to grasp for whatever shows up in my path. But there's this deep knowing within you that this isn't what you want. Things don't have to be, you're Sag. Things come to you. You don't have to go after anything, right? In this season that we're going into and slowly going towards your season, it's like you have this energy of expansion and luck around you. And this is you when you're in your fullest, you're in your embodiment of Sag and you're going out and just being adventurous and doing your thing. Things just happen to you, all right? Things happen for you and you don't have to grasp for anything. So slowing down is really showing up for you. Let's see what's coming towards you. That's the energy that's around you right now that I'm picking up for you. And let's see what are you dealing with? We got the Six of Cups, all right? And it was in reverse. So you may be dealing with some past situations coming up for you. And we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Three of Wands. There's that expansion and growth that I'm talking about. And I've got the Fool card for you. You know, just not caring. The Fool card just is, I've had, I'm past this. Whatever's coming up for you, with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's looking in the past of the things that didn't turn out your way, relationships that didn't turn out your way. Maybe you're focused on bad memories instead of the good memories. And that's why I was bringing up the nostalgia about something good in your life when things seemed exciting. You're manifesting. It seems like you want something in your life, the Seven of Cups. You have this wonderful imagination right now and being able to call things into your life. But Seven of Cups can say there's an energy of uncertainty, like you're all over the place a little bit and you're just grasping and not sure exactly. And you're just kind of letting the universe land something on your lap. And so the first thing that comes to your way, you're like, oh, this must be it. This must be it. And that's the Three of Wands is asking you to look further than that, not just in front of your face. Everything shows up on our path for a reason, but some things are temporary. All right, so this Three of Wands is saying expand and look outside, get out a little bit further, look further out into your community, your environment, and see what's out there. Some of you may be focusing and being very nostalgic about the past, but the thing about this, the Six of Cups, wanting reconciliation, wanting something to come back from your past, when you're focused on the sadness and you're focused on the emptiness and not having what you want, you're going to continue keeping yourself in this Seven of Cups energy where it feels like everything's just a fantasy. It feels like, I feel it to be real. I've got all these things. I want something, but it's not coming back because you're still coming from an energy of sadness and grief and still maybe needing to let go of and accept. It's all about accepting what has happened so far so that you can move forward. Now, there's an energy here of a lot of options around you this week to expand your horizons, especially with the Three of Wands. And some of you are ready. You're so ready, but I am getting slow down and see the bigger picture, Sag. Right, the Fool card and the Tower card. So this tells me you're ready. You're ready definitely for the big win with the Ten of Pentacles. All right. But are you trying to get a big win with somebody that just landed in your past? I mean, in your path, but they're not meant for you. And you're forcing the pieces to fit. And it's like we get to this point at a certain age and we're like, it's like, Sag, are you taking second best? Are you taking second best? I mean, this is showing that your soul, that you know that you want to move forward. And the Tower card is leaving the old stories behind. Stop telling yourself certain things. I'm done with, right? If I don't, this might be it. There's nobody else coming in, or this is the only job, or there's nothing available. These kind of stories that we're telling ourselves. The Tower card is, that there is something out there and you're needing to move past something, move on. All right. So this is you really moving forward. And the Fool card is I don't care anymore about the past, and I'm not worried anymore. Go back to that energy before trauma hit you, when you just didn't give a shit and you went out and you seeked, you explored. And if something didn't feel right, you were gone past it. You never gave something a second chance. You were just ready to go. Right? And if it didn't stick, it didn't stick. That's their loss. That's where, Sag, I feel like your energy this week, you have this knowing. You have this knowing and you want to get out there, but you may be clinging on to something from the past because it's comfortable for you. And this is a week of you breaking out of that and moving forward. And then the slow down part, let me not skip past that, is slow down and observe what's coming into your reality. All right. Sometimes we manifest something into our reality and we're like, okay, this must be it. But I don't know if you know what birds before prey is, or, you want something so bad that you're going to make something be that 7 of cups. You're going to make something be what it is you want because you're becoming impatient and you want what you want now. All right. So you're going to try and get a piece to fit. That's going to blow up in your face later. You're going to spend the rest of your time trying to transform and change a situation. Your whole relationship is going to be on cleanup. It's going to be on changing. And why is this person not showing up for me? Or this situation? Why am I unhappy with this move? Because it wasn't what you really wanted. It wasn't what you really wanted. Don't go for second best, and don't take what lands in front of your face being, this has got to be it. This has got to be my soulmate. This person showed up. This is the first person that showed interest in me. No, that's a sign that somebody's interested in you, that you are giving off of an energy of attraction and you are attracting people in. But now this is where it comes into, what do I want? And is this really in vibration with me? Is this really meant for me? All right. I don't need to force something. We don't have to force something. You don't even have to force a friendship. Things just happen and we get through, things and squabbles, but we don't have to force things. So let's see what I get now, what to expect, because we kind of went into love a little bit there. That was your channel message. And obviously I feel like that's your whole energy around everything that's coming through for you. And so it's going to apply to your love situation as well. And some of you may be being nostalgic right now, and you're just looking for that love and feeling that you had, back in those days. And, sometimes love shows up in our life and it's an experience. One person's going to give us an experience. Somebody else is going to give us a different experience. And we may never get the love that we had at that one time. We were more vulnerable, or we were more open, or we just were very attracted to somebody and we got addicted to a situation. But there's always a new experience coming in. And I feel like some of you are wanting a feeling from somebody that you just are, it's a comfort feeling. It's something that you desire so much. And some of you may be trying to get it from somebody who's emotionally unavailable. And you are holding yourself back from somebody coming in with a bigger, better experience, a newer experience of that same. But it's about you getting back to that energy of not giving a shit, right? What people think, and setting yourself free. We have the 5 of Swords, the energy around you. All right. So this is really, this is, your thoughts are all over the place when it comes to love. You're feeling a little confused, a little bit distraught, a little bit stressed out. Your energy is being pulled way too much on somebody that's in your life, or when it comes to love, even if you don't have anybody in your life, it's like the negativity, the inner critic, the judger, the one that's just, thinking of every possibility. And usually it's harsh. It's usually the negative possibility. And it's this confusion that's going on around love. And this 5 of Swords energy is showing this energy of, is this a situation that I'm going to keep fighting for? And at what cost? Is it your insanity? Is it your stress levels, your anxiety? Is this something that we can find common ground? Or am I trying to get somebody to understand me? Am I trying so hard to get somebody to know me and understand me who really isn't available for me? Because that's an energy of defeat. All right. And we're seeing 5 of Wands. So you are getting the fives when it comes up for your what to expect in love right now. And I've got the 5 of Pentacles. You really have a huge decision to make. Right. There are people in your life that are meant to be in your life, and you could be blocking them out by struggling and competing for somebody's attention. It's like a constant competition, and it's not making you feel good. And I feel like some of you are just so sick of it already, but you've gotten so caught up and so invested in this, guys. You've gotten so used to this energy. You've gotten invested in it. And now our egos sometimes are so invested in a relationship that we've got to win, because why did we waste our time? We'll beat ourselves up. Why did we waste our time on this situation if we can't get something from it? Now I need to get something from this, or else it means that I'm not worthy, or I'm not good enough, or they are right, that there's something wrong with me, or there's a battle that you're up against, and it's your ego that's wanting something just to make yourself feel better, feel safe. And this is an energy this week where you know deep inside you've had love, you know what love is, and you've had some traumas, or you've had some heartbreaks that came into your life. And some of you have this fear, this anxiety, this 5 of Swords, like you're running out of time, or, this has got to be the one. I've never felt this before with anybody else. And, whatever the stories are is the Tower card. And the Tower card is saying you're getting locked into trauma. You're getting locked into patterns. You're getting locked into the past. All right, when it comes to a relationship, and you're keeping yourself spinning. All right. What just came through is that you may be meant to meet this person to help this person evolve, right? This person, this triggering, this connection that you have with somebody. You walking away from a situation that you have to fight for somebody's attention, right? Could really change somebody, could really wake somebody up. So think about that. We have the Empress card showing up for you. So I do see a lot of self-love here. The Empress card is putting yourself first. The Empress card is knowing your worth. All right, I do see an energy here of growth. All right, so something is going to really push you forward when it comes to love. Something is really going to waken you up to the realization of your own values and your own worth this week, or the energy around you. This is the energy I'm picking up right now. Some of you know damn well that you are worth more than what you're getting back. And these 5s here are showing an opportunity this week for change. So for many of you, the 5s doesn't mean that you've got to give up on a fight. But the 5s does say, look at the bigger picture and see, is this a relationship that is growing? Is this a relationship that I can nurture and grow, and it can grow into a strong commitment? Is this a relationship I can trust? Is this a relationship that feels good to me and we can find another way around? Am I benefiting from this relationship in a selfish way? So am I benefiting from this relationship? It's okay to ask yourself that, and to make sure you're getting back something in return. All right. Is this healthy for me and the other person? Or is it holding both of us back? And so this week here, there's an opportunity for you to make some change in a relationship and really see some growth and some true love and unconditional love show up for you. And for many of you, it's just about making a decision, healing, and not allowing this energy to suck you dry, so that you can't see the people that are trying to come into your life. The Empress card shows a new relationship. It shows the birth, the creation of something that is rooted, is going to grow into something strong. And this is what's coming towards you, is the Empress card. So some of you getting through some major battle. All right, we have the Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. This is some of you. Discernment is, finally having a focus, finally seeing clearly, finally making a decision here this week when it comes to love in your situation. So I will look at each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces, for those of you who have somebody specifically on your mind, and we will see what's coming through for them, what the Spirit want me to let you know about each zodiac sign, the energy around them right now, the potential of the relationship, and what Spirit sees. see. Aries, you've got the Hermit in reverse, all right? So Aries, I feel like you got to give Aries a second. They're stuck, all right? It seems like they're stuck on their path. The Hermit in reverse. I'm not going anywhere, but yet I'm not going anywhere. Like I don't know which way to go. I'm not taking the high road. All right. Or I don't see the high road right now. Right. I'm having a hard time. I'm feeling stuck. Right. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to, it's like they do have a fear of loneliness. They don't want to be completely alone, but they also like their independency. So I feel like your Aries, if they've pulled away from you, the Hermit in reverse shows an Aries coming back out of hiding. You know, it's like I just need a little bit of space. I need to figure out my own path. I need to know which way I'm going because right now it seems like your Aries is stuck in the past as well, and or they're just not growing. They're holding on and they're not growing. All right, so you are still connected to an Aries, but I do feel like you have an Aries that's dealing with a lot of wounds. An Aries, and we have this Aries full moon, we have Chiron in Aries, and I just feel like your Aries is going to be there's going to be some conflict here with your Aries. All right, maybe they need a little bit of space so they can heal some of these wounds. Maybe this is you giving them some space because it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with their own healing. All right, we have Taurus. We see Taurus here. They know, they're thinking positive. All right, you have a Taurus energy that has this plan, has this idea, knows they want to do something, knows that they think about this connection. You know, you guys have had a start. They can see clearly, but they have a choice to make. You know, they could be choosing between relationships or choosing between relationship styles. Right? This could be somebody that's used to being by themselves or somebody who's just kind of feels like their life's a little bit out of balance or out of focus. And they don't know whether they can commit to a relationship right now because they don't feel fully stable. And they might even be feeling a little bit overwhelmed or burnt out when it comes to life in general. Like I've been busting my ass so much and I don't feel like I've gotten anywhere. You know, I don't know if I can take on somebody else's, as a relationship, whether it's emotional dependency, financial dependency. Taurus is just kind of on the fence here, but they do think positive about this connection. And I do feel like, just giving this a little bit of time, they're on the fence. You got a Taurus on the fence. We have a Gemini here. So we are seeing a Three of Swords with a Gemini, a lot of pain energy here with a Gemini, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, right? Separation between you and a Gemini. All right. It seems like your Gemini is dealing with, this just as badly as maybe you are, right? They're feeling depressed about the situation. It's not the way they wanted things to go, but something wasn't working and something led it to this point. It was like not being able to see, not being able to make a choice. It seemed like the best choice that they feel right now was to create some sort of separation between the two of you. Right? This doesn't have to be forever. This is a healing process, right? But we've got to let this one simmer a little bit in order for the healing process to begin. Cancer, we have the Four of Cups. So Cancer's refusing offers right now. Cancer's just in this energy of also feeling stuck in life and feeling depressed with their situation. Right? They're not very happy. I know we all want to believe that we can make somebody happy, but just come to me. I want to make you happy. I want to be in a relationship. I'll make you happy. That's just not, it's not what your Cancer is seeing right now. Your Cancer is kind of dealing with depression as well, whether it's relationship, they just got out of a relationship, or you guys were stuck in a situation and they felt like it was going nowhere. We do see the Four of Cups though. So we are seeing not grasping at it, not forcing it. Right, there's a lot of energy here of giving each other space for contemplation. The more space we give each other in this energy, somebody will realize that they miss you, or they'll move on. All right, you may get bored of this. You may get bored of waiting with a Cancer. All right, we have Leo coming back around, Eight of Cups in reverse. All right, so they're not moving on from you, but there's still an energy of uncertainty around a Leo. What do they want? Are they just keeping their options open, waiting for something better to come around? Are they keeping you as, somebody who's a maybe? I mean, are you a maybe? And the thing is that there is feelings there, so it can be confusing. It can be confusing with you because, it goes back to the Seven of Cups energy that came out for you. All right. Are you trying to make a Leo fit when you know that you need to move on from a Leo because there's somebody that will choose you? All right. But there's love there, there's feelings there, there's emotion there. But is this enough to make it a solid relationship? Because I do see them coming back around. They're not moving on from you, but the uncertainty and the not sure if they're going to meet your expectations is still coming through. Virgo, Queen of Swords. All right. So Virgo is coming in with a great energy here. The Queen of Swords is somebody that is focused. All right. They're being clear headed. They know what they want. Right. Or they're speaking their truth. You have a Virgo that's really speaking their truth. So pay attention to what they're saying. They're being honest with you. So if they're telling you everything's okay, and everything's good. I'm dealing with something else. I'm trying not to be emotional about a situation. I'm trying to think logically. I get this energy of trusting what they're putting out there, what they're saying. If they're saying they need space, they need space, and it just means that they're using their best, they're using discernment. They're trying to do what's best for the situation that's involved. They want to bring peace to the situation, harmony. Right? So I do still see an energy of harmony coming in and communication coming in. So whether this is just to kind of calm a situation down or just to figure out where we're going in a situation, you have a Virgo communicating with you or wanting to communicate with you. Libra, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So this could be the person from your past that is just dimming your light. You're so focused on grief, sadness, something that happened, maybe the way they made you feel, and things you just can't seem to let something go, and neither can they. Both of you guys are focused on the negative from the past, right? Not feeling fulfilled. And there could be a sense of the two of you are not on the same page. I mean, it's like we felt a connection once in the past, but it's not there anymore. So are we holding on to the feeling we had in the past because we want to bring that back, but there's nothing else there, or we just can't seem to move forward? So this is going to really be an energy with you and a Libra of deciding if for sure that you really are in love with your Libra. If this is really, are we on the same page here this week? So you'll be making some sort of decision. There is a lot of thinking about you here, missing you, but focusing way too much on the negative energy. Scorpio, Five of Swords in reverse. So it seems like, throwing down the swords, finally compromising and communicating with a Scorpio, ending conflict this week. This can sometimes be ending a relationship. Things have gone too far, and both of you are tired of the confusion or playing games with each other or just miscommunication. But this can also be an energy. The fives show mediation and being able to compromise this week as well with Scorpio. We have Sagittarius, you have the Empress in reverse, and you have the Empress in your card. So this week is going to be you going, wait a minute, I am the Empress, all right? I am stepping up into my power, whether I'm male or female. Gender is not important, all right? I'm not feeling good. I don't feel like I can trust the situation. I don't feel like I'm being treated my worth. I don't feel like I'm being fulfilled or abundant. I'm not feeling good or attractive in a situation. It's draining me, and I'm not taking care of myself. I'm taking care of another person or another situation more than I'm caring for myself. And this week, I feel like, Sag, it's really big. You are going to start believing in yourself again and changing your attitude about yourself and the way you look and the way you feel. And you're going to be attracting in beautiful new love into your life. Now, this could also be you're reflecting or mirroring another Sagittarius, and you both are kind of feeling the same way. I do feel like if the healing is happening, the two of you are going to pull together and really see each other's worth. So there is a sense of maybe you don't trust each other, but how can we work past this? Capricorn, we have the Sun card. So we are seeing this beautiful energy with the Capricorn. I just see some fun lightening things up this week. There's the possibility here of forgiveness with the Sun card. The Sun card is everybody's favorite card, or not everybody, or the lovers is mine too. But the Sun card is a big hell yes. in the tarot, and it just shows sunny days coming in with you and a Capricorn. The sun can bring communication, fun, lighthearted communication. How can we lighten things up and be more playful? And there's an energy of romance here, so a romance blooming between you and a Capricorn. All right, we have Aquarius. We see the the Six of Wands in reverse. So Aquarius, there's a little bit of conflict there. And it could be pride, right, with Aquarius. It could be they're fighting or they're battling this, or there's competition between you and an Aquarius. All right. And it seems as though they don't want to give up on this connection, but where can we find common ground? There seems to be, a fight for who's going to get what they want. We're both pulling at, and it's not getting us anywhere. You have the chance to turn this around. The Six of Wands is showing a reward and energy between you and an Aquarius. You're very strong-headed. You're very, very, power hungry or power strong, headstrong. There's the word. All right. And so you got two strong personalities. How can we find common ground and work together? Because it looks like success possibly with your Aquarius. And Pisces is shutting down. Pisces feels like they're giving up on this connection, or they're just giving up in general. All right. They may feel overwhelmed or overburdened. I feel like this is temporary. It's a battle and they're feeling really worn out. And so you may feel like your Pisces has pulled away or backed down. And it just seems as though they're just taking some time out to regroup. And I am getting with the Pisces. This could be where slow down, let things regroup, give each other a little bit of space, and you guys should be fine with that. So let's do yes or no for my Sagittariuses. Yes or no? Let's see. Yes or no? Think of your question. Yes or no? All right. All right, you got the Knight of Wands, so you've got a yes here. All right, so we are seeing a possibility of new passion coming your way. You have an Aries, Leo, Sag, a fiery energy. And this is showing an energy of passion and being enthusiastic, right? So there could be something lighting your fire up this week and making you feel really, really good. And this is also that spontaneity, and this is that energy I was seeing Sag, just kind of the fool energy, taking off and deciding to start a whole new adventure. But you do have taken initiative, taken action, somebody taking action towards you, and the answer is yes. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm going to be doing Capricorn here in less than 30 minutes. Hope you guys come and hang out with me. I'll be doing Aquarius as well today, and I'll be live in membership today. And then I'll probably get to Pisces on Thursday, Aries and Taurus. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it, and take care.